So what's up, fellas, and welcome back. This is acidic, but I love it. You know, when you get some of that zen inside of your system. Today we're here to talk more about scholarship, which is something that we haven't talked about in a while. And since this video right here did so well, which I did not expect, like run it up. I was like, okay, 1 year has passed and stuff has changed, so let me perhaps, since a lot of people still had questions, I was like, what if I answer them directly in this video? So this is what we're going to do today. Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. How did I forget to introduce myself? I just assumed y'all know me, but... So hi, my name is Erin Makanzi. I'm currently a rising sophomore at Princeton University, and I'm from Maputo, Mozambique, which is where I'm currently at for the summer. And I'm here to give you the knowledge you need about how to apply to study in the US as an international student. To study in the US, basically, you need a scholarship unless you're filthy rich, and if you are, props to you, but that's not the situation for like a lot of people like Ma. We need that bag, you know, we need that bag. This video, if you want the detailed basics, this video. But yeah, so basically we have need-based scholarships and we have merit-based scholarships, you know. So need-based scholarships are based on how much money you and your parents have and how much you're willing to contribute towards your college education, whereas merit-based scholarships are just based on your talent, your academic virtue, and stuff like that. Normally, for what I've seen for international students, which is something that you really need to take into consideration when you're applying to schools, you need to differentiate the fact that you are an international student and not an American student. So schools treat you differently when you're applying for aid and money. So you need to be aware of that when you're applying to school. So like, see the school and then put financial aid for international students, or else you might just go into this wrong, because a lot of schools don't give the same amount of money to international students as they do to American students, which is a bummer and they suck. But basically that's what you need to take into consideration. Now let's get into applying, right? I will make a whole video about how exactly you apply, because I think one of the main doubts that people had were like, okay, I know that there are this and this opportunities, but I don't know how to apply. I guess I'll try to give an overview of how you actually apply in case that's helpful. So yeah, now let's get to the questions. Oh shit. Okay, I wanted to go on my computer to look professional, but like, let's just go on my phone because that's way more practical. Okay. Into the community posts will go. Oh, so cute. Basically, I made this post saying that I will make a part 2 to how to get the scholarships to study in the US. So what are your questions that I can address in the video, you know? The first question was, did you get financial aid? What if you don't have all CSS documents, and was your scholarship only from Princeton? Those are like 3 questions, right? So I'm currently studying at Princeton University and my application was basically focused on them. So did you get financial aid? Yes, I did get financial aid. I need financial aid. I appreciate the financial aid. So yeah, I did get financial aid, which for the pandemic year, they covered pretty much everything. And one thing that is awesome about the schools is that even if your scholarship doesn't cover everything, the schools I'm talking about, super rich schools, right? There is also like a bunch of extra opportunities to make money and to get free money. So what if you don't have all CSS documents? So for Princeton, I applied with their financial aid application, which was the Princeton Financial Aid Application, also known as PFAA. And for that, you basically, maybe I can put a screen recording of what you do, but basically you just run through it. You put your data, your personal, okay, maybe I can't put it because there's my data there, but basically you just put your data in, you put your parents' data in, and then it's all about income. So like how much they get, how much they pay in taxes, how much they paid for your school. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward if I do say so myself. And the only documents that you need for that are your parent's income statement. So I don't know about what all documents you're talking about, Stephanie Ojuka, but I just needed those 2 documents. If you don't have those 2 documents for your parents' income statement, which is something that their jobs should give, it means that they don't have a formal job. And if they don't have a formal job, you can just like email the financial aid application people, and they will be pretty understanding. And usually if like they don't have a formal job, I think you should have a lot of financial aid for that. So yeah, so don't worry about that. Basically just email the financial aid application people. The email should be on the website. By the way, one thing that I need to differentiate is the fact that there is the scholarship application and there is the application for the school, you know. So for example, for Princeton, the financial aid application is pretty straightforward, easy, Três Maravilhas, but the application to get into the school is hard because a lot of people apply, of course, and it's a lot of things which I can detail in another video. But usually the financial aid application is pretty easy, and you either apply through CSS profile, which thank you Stephanie for mentioning, or the school specific financial aid application. I can put the links down below for CSS and PFAA because that's for Princeton and that's what I know. Gianni Massi perguntou: eu tenho uma pergunta, tipo, eu estudo no Kitabo, achas que posso estudar no exterior? Claramente, claro, Gianni, I think. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. É só aplicares, basicamente. Eu acho que não deve estar numa certa escola de modo a conseguir uma bolsa. Existem muitas oportunidades, não só para os Estados Unidos. Podes ir para o Instituto de Bolsas e aplicar para diferentes países. Eu tenho muitos amigos que foram para outros países, e para isso não tens que estar numa escola específica, tipo uma escola que estudou inglês ou uma escola que é internacional. Não é necessário. Pode estudar, and I'm wishing you the best. Then we have, what all documents do we need for scholarship applications? Asked by Jivika Kandalwal. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names, people, I'm trying. So what all documents do we need for scholarship applications? How do we get scholarships if we aren't special in any way? Is there any way organizations can help me getting that scholarship? For all of this, I'm basing it on the US, right? So what documents do you need to apply for a scholarship? Usually what happens is you apply to the school that you want and that you know they will give a lot of scholarship for you. So you do the normal application, right? So essays and whatever, activities and whatever. And then separately you apply for scholarship, which usually is more essays if it's merit-based scholarship. So like it's more essays you're talking about, yeah. Or if it's financial need applications, you basically just put in your parents' data, their financial stuff, and it's pretty straightforward. So like the two documents that you need are your parents' income statement, and that's it. And the rest is just you filling out a bunch of forms. How do we get scholarships if we aren't special in any way? Honestly speaking, guys, I think it's all in the sauce, you know? So it's not necessarily about you being special, it's about you being able to portray yourself as being an amazing individual, which I think everyone is. And it's not me buttering it, being like, everyone is special in their own everyone is special in their own way. Is just reality, you know? So just try to like find something about yourself that you really value, because I think you are not living your whole life just going day by day and thinking, damn, I'm a really shitty person. No, there is something about you that you like, or something about life that you like. Hopefully, like I really do hope that there is something that you like doing, or that even if it's just like sleeping and watching Netflix, like there is something that you like, you know? I don't think you need to be special in any way. You just need to portray yourself as yourself, you know? So basically being able to show them who you are and what you want and what you like. So yeah, you don't need to be special, just need to be you. By Ludmila Esmeralda. Personal statement, please. Some more details step by step. I think I have like 3 videos about essays. I read my essays, I give advices about essays, I talk about mistakes that you do in essays. So maybe you want a video about brainstorming and stuff, you know, and how you start writing, because I think starting is the hardest part. So okay, that will be in the lines if I have time. But yeah, okay, I will try one. Hello, is there any organization that funds university applications fees for international students? Yeah, there's a bunch of organizations like that. I personally don't know the names of all of them, but there's, for example, Education USA, which you have to apply to, if I'm not mistaken, and then they like accompany you through the whole process, and they also fund your university applications. I don't know if you're Mozambican, but I think that's something that there is in a lot of countries. So go to your US Embassy website and search Education USA, or like see the types of programs that they have available for students that want to apply to universities. That is where you'll find most of like those organizations like full in, because most of these organizations, in order to reach out to students, they go to like the Education USA or like the US Embassy website in order to like spread their message that, hey, we're here, we exist, right, and we want to help you. So just go to the US Embassy website for your country and you should find something. Okay, so these are all of the questions that I had on my community post, and I'm actually proud, like I answered pretty much everyone. And one thing that I need to say, which I think should be obvious, is that I do not give scholarships, people. So please do not ask me for scholarships. Please don't go to my DMs, my emails asking for scholarships. I do not give scholarships. Like, I wish I gave scholarships, but I literally do not. So please don't come to ask me for that. Just come to my DMs if you have like specific questions. If you have specific questions about the application process. No. So I wanted to go to Instagram, to my DMs, to see the questions that people are asking, and guess what? I deleted Instagram. y'all are thirst trapping me, bro. Like y'all are thirst trapping me. But yeah, it was nice talking to you and all of that. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you have more questions, just comment them down below, and you already know that I respond to them. It may take a while, but I will respond. So yeah, and if you want more specific videos about school stuff, ask more and I will deliver. So yeah, bye. I hope that this was helpful.
So you don't worry, you ain't gotta come